So my earliest moment that I can remember is my very first day I come into the office, and a lot of people were actually on leave at that time. So I had actually been employed as the first full-time staff member for Super that didn't come over from the tax team. So it was a bit of a learning curve. I hadn't really done a lot in uni about superannuation, so it was a bit daunting, but I come in and because it was a brand new team, I was able to really delve in straight away, learn a lot, and I was basically helping to onboard a lot of our new clients that had been previously with the tax teams into the superannuation software, and yeah, that was where it all started, I suppose. Most memorable has just been all the relationships I've formed over the year with all the staff and the clients. Yeah, it's been really great having the same place to work for the last close to 20 years now. I've met a lot of people during that time, and yeah, a lot of them. It's been great building those relationships as we go. Most memorable. The biggest changes I've been, having worked here since 2006, there's been some pretty significant changes over the years. A lot of them regulatory changes. There was the simpler super changes back in 2007, which brought in lots of changes with contribution caps and pensions and stuff like that. So that was a pretty major change at the time, and I thought that might have been the big change of my career, but there was plenty more to follow, and there's been changes going forward since then. Things like LRBA's limited recourse borrowing arrangements that have come into place. There's been SuperStream, which has been come through, and even up until most recently now, the Div 296, which is coming into play in the coming year. So there's been some massive regulatory changes over the years, which keeps us on our toes, and we're constantly learning and evolving as accountants. Internally, our biggest changes definitely the technology that's also come through to help us improve our services that we provide. It's been great to be part of that as well. I'm a bit of an IT buff as well. I like working with the computers and stuff, and so it's particularly when we picked up our specialised super software that we use, Class Super, I was able to really drive that when it come into place, and it's really helped our service that we provide to clients. Most meaningful for me, most rewarding, I suppose for our clients, their self-managed super funds quite often is their largest asset they have in their life. So anything that we've been able to do to help them, it's really good when the clients come back to us and do give us the kudos. It's very nice to hear. So yeah, when they do come back and talk to us, it's really nice to feel that sense of achievement, to help them out and make that potentially stressful part of compliance work for the self-managed super fund a little bit easier for them. And yeah, it does fulfill me a bit to be able to do that. So yeah, So we've been very, very privileged in the self-managed super fund team to have some really great people that have come through and worked with us during that period. Many of whom are still working with us. We've got a great long-term base of staff that have been in the team for a very long time. I think that stability and structure has really helped us to provide a great service for our clients, and hopefully it will do for many more years. So the superannuation industry is such a large industry these days. It's huge, and self-managed super funds make up a pretty big portion of that as well. So I think that the greatest potential in this is the continued growth of that going forward. There's always going to be regulatory change, which constantly makes us evolve as accountants and continue learning, which when you're able to do that, when you're learning something new every day, it makes going to work each day easy. So basically just using our what we learn as we go forward to help ensure that our clients are in the best position possible to continue growing their wealth and meeting all their compliance requirements, and eventually being able to retire and be self-sufficient.